Alrighty, hey everybody, my name is Megan and welcome to my channel, I guess. Today I'm going to be doing a Let's Play for the first time in years. If you guys are wondering how you came about my channel, maybe I have a lot of people who are subscribed and don't really remember me. I used to make a lot of Cities Skylines content in maybe 2014 through like 2018 maybe. I play a lot of cities, or I did. I think life kind of caught up with me. I was really busy with pursuing my education, and then, you know, as you get older you have a little bit less time to play games and whatnot. But I thought this would be a really cool opportunity for me to finally kind of settle down and play some cities, which I have not really done much of in years. So earlier tonight, my internet went out, and as someone who is super dependent on the internet, I thought, well, what am I going to do with my time? And I thought, well, I could play cities, and then that just led into the idea of why not just make a YouTube video? So I think this would be really fun to kind of revisit a game that I've spent thousands of hours in, I think, and just see what's going on. I was gifted this game by someone in my community last year. When did this game come out? In October 2023. That sounds crazy to say, but I haven't had a lot of time to play, and I just haven't been in a Cities Skylines mood for a while. So yeah, I thought this would be a great opportunity for me to kind of revisit my roots, see what's going on with the game. You guys can hang out, and I guess that we can just go ahead and get this show on the road. I'm kind of thinking, earlier I was kind of, to be completely transparent with you guys, I kind of started looking around cities and making a video a little bit ago, and it was so outrageously bad. I got hung up on the stupidest detail of getting confused by the electricity, and I sat there and I did that for way too long. So I'm just gonna restart. I'm gonna make a new map, new city, and I'm really excited to play. Also, I upgraded my PC a while ago, and my computer is chugging on this game. My computer is struggling. I have like a Ryzen 7 maybe, which is probably kind of outdated now. However, it used to be good. And then I think I have a 3090 GTX. Don't quote me on that. I could very much be wrong. But I think what I want to do, I had tried Archeolopico Heaven earlier, or Haven, excuse me. And I think what I want to do is maybe try something a little bit more centralized with good land around it, so I'm not overextending with a lot of land and resources. So I think I'm going to start with River Delta. My city name, we're going to do Vesipolis, because that was my big Twitch Cities Skylines city that totally and completely went underwater. So we're doing North American map style with right-handed traffic, natural disasters on, no unlock all, no unlimited money. You know, the last time I did this, I thought, I don't need a tutorial, I'm good. And then I got hung up on the electricity for an hour. So I think maybe now I'm still good and I still don't need a tutorial now that I got over the hump. This is my personality in a nutshell right here. I don't think I need the tutorial, so let's go ahead and get into it. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Normally when I'm doing any kind of content creation or anything like that, I'm on Twitch, which I haven't been streaming a lot lately, but normally I'm able to talk to you guys and you respond, so that is going to be kind of weird, me getting used to everything. Let me see, let me get all my ducks in a row here before we get started. I'm kind of keeping an eye on my GPU performance here, because I do think the last time I tested this, I was lagging a little bit. It looks like my GPU usage is kind of high, but we're just gonna deal with it. So if I lag, just pretend that we're in like a time vacuum or something, or I'm trying to like contact you from the past, or I don't know. I think this audio should be okay. There is something that, as I was kind of refamiliarizing myself with the game a minute ago, I really don't like the controls at all. I do not like these controls at all. I don't like the WASD. I don't like the TG. I don't like the QE. I don't like it. I think my graphics are kind of poopy. I was trying to save my GPU a little bit, but to what cost, you know? But we're just gonna... I'm gonna try to make this like a 20-minute video or something so that I am not just outrageously rambly. And, you know, just being a silly gal. Let's do medium level of detail. And we'll just You shut up. The last time when I was playing this a minute ago, I couldn't mouse scroll wheel for... I'm not saying it was an hour. It was an hour. I couldn't mouse scroll wheel zoom, and I was just complaining about this with the WASD and the ETGQE. It's too much. It's too much already. I feel like I'm being sabotaged. That's totally okay. So here we have a map, and it looks like my map is in 144p, but we're gonna deal with it today, or we can just have no video at all. But yeah, this is interesting. I haven't really looked at this map before. As always, let's get a little bit of terrain and whatnot scoped out. Normally with Cities Skylines, I like to have one side of the city be where my residents live, the other side is where my industry lives. If you guys are unfamiliar with Cities Skylines and you have followed my channel just from like my Twitch or something and want to understand the game a little bit, just for reference, this is kind of a huge city simulator. So a lot of people say that Cities Skylines is what SimCity should have been. A lot of people play this game with objectives and milestones that you unlock the more that your city progresses. A lot of people play this game as a way to kind of hyperfixate on city planning or tiny details, including where a shrub or a tree goes. So it's kind of open to whatever you want it to be. It's a super chill game. Like I said earlier, I played the hell out of Cities Skylines 1. It's super nice if you're just in the mood to hang out, play a game, not to get I don't know if I can cuss on YouTube. I don't know the rules on YouTube. I'm not trying to monetize anything, but anyway. So in Cities Skylines, you have some objectives such as you want areas zoned for residential, where your citizens live, and you want areas for commercial, which is where they're going to work, and then you want, or excuse me, they work in industry, and then you have commercial, which is where they shop. So you have 3 zones. As the game progresses, you add more and more residential, more and more industry. You can educate your citizens so that eventually they go work in offices instead of industry. So it's a very complicated game. I have not played this game regularly in several years, so let's see if I'm gonna flop on my face or not. Let me turn down this a little bit because I think you guys can hear the music okay, but for me it's a little bit loud. Anyway, so what do I want to do here, y'all? They kind of have this situated that I only really have one side of my land parse to build on. I have a little tiny highway looking road over here to connect to. I'm starting out with what I'm gonna call dollars. So we're starting out with $500,000 right now. Let's do a 2-lane symmetrical road and connect this puppy over here and kind of follow the natural slope of the landscape and the trees, you know. I kind of dislike this in general, so we're gonna delete it. When you're first starting Cities Skylines, and I'm giving advice based on the previous game because I have no experience with Cities Skylines 2 really, is that when you start your city, what you want to do is you plan where your residents will live and where they will work, which is the commercial industry. This is the second time I goofed on that. So you want them to be a little bit separated because your commercial is going to be promoting noise pollution and ground pollution, which is very bad for your citizens. I'm just gonna lower this a little bit more. So you want to kind of figure out where you want to put those 2 zones or 2 areas, and then you need electricity, you're gonna need water, so you're gonna have sewage, and then you need a place for your clean water to come in. And then there's a third thing. Maybe those are it. Electricity, sewage, and clean water. Let's call that what it is. So I'm going to connect these 2 roads here. It may not be the best idea I've ever had. However, I do not particularly care. Haha. Okay. So these are 2-lane, one-way roads. Excuse me. I think this may be a little bit too close. The last time that I was heavily playing Cities Skylines, I was playing this game with a lot of mods. So the way that I play this... Oh, I just tried to Control Z and undo. Okay, it's fine. Ooh, what is this? Can I do that? Why is it kind of... It's like auto-suggesting something that I don't have the ability to merge those 2. So this is already a new feature that I am very much not aware of. Unless... That's okay. I don't hate it. Okay. How do I edit a road? Oop. Go to the other direction, please. Other direction, please. Oh no, I'm an idiot. How do I replace a road, y'all? Why don't I just do it this way, huh? Why don't I just replace it? Okay. Off to a great start, of course. Okay. Oh, because that's the wrong type of road, maybe? Oh, that's a highway and I don't have that unlocked yet. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna have some 1-lane roads that I want to connect to my new road. I don't know why I'm taking 10 years to get it done. Ignore me. We are learning. 100% just learning, you know? My past self is rolling in her grave. So this is a one lane, one way, but it's got 2 lanes in it. So is it just like it's got 2 lanes? Oh, never mind. I'm getting confused on the side there. I was thinking that the side, the dark spots on the side, that they were 2 different lanes. I was wrong. Okay, so how am I gonna get this to connect here? Just like that? Okay, perfect. Perfect, but it doesn't connect, so what am I doing, girly girly? 2-lane road, regular. Hope everybody is doing good. It feels so weird to talk to an audience, I guess, is what you guys are, but you're not in chat with me, because normally I'm on Twitch, right? So, alright, so I think I want to put my... do I want to put my industrial in the woods with the trees? We're gonna do something poor here, and by poor I just mean bad decisions. I kind of want to keep the trees and let them be green and nice. Don't you think? Don't you think this is kind of a nice compliment to the terrain, to the shape of the city? I kind of want to do industry over here. I could do industry here. No, let's build into the woods. Let's do that. Why don't we just do that? So I want to make a parallel road to this one here. So that way we can kind of structure shape with what I want to do. So also I'm not really sure how many units are the ideal amount of units to place between 2 roads. You know, in the old games we had like 10 units maybe was the standard. But you know what? It doesn't really matter right now. We're totally learning. My radio in game has an announcer who is speaking to me, but I do not want to hear it. With this being YouTube, I want to do everything that I want to do, but I don't want to sit here for 2 hours. You know what I mean? I think what I am going to do... I want to do an overpass. Do I dare do an overpass? I think I should. So this is a 2-lane. 114 yards. Page down. 70. 70. Okay. So 70. 70. Okay. So we have like a good little subset going on here. Let's do some really crappy. There now, my good fellow. Chin up, as it were. No need to wallow in little roads here that will totally mess up my traffic, but you know what? I do not care. Here's a tune just for you. Crap. I think I want continuous to be my... Making these roads a little bit more curly than they need to be. But you know, I don't think I care. I think today I want to do what I want to do and have fun and not worry so much about being perfect, you know? So I'm kind of doing this so that if I have a lot of incoming or exiting traffic, it can kind of surpass these intersections I have right here. You know, if you're gonna have one very popular road, you do want to have a lot of kind of, what do I want to call it? Just like frontage roads or roads off to the side that can kind of get all of my traffic out without having to go through the middle of town, right? So I think that's kind of what I want to do here. I think this is going to be my big industry spot, and if I have a lot of industry that needs to leave town, if they can bypass all of this right here, then that's great. That'll help with noise pollution in my city specifically, yada yada yada. So let me consider a frontage road. I think that's what we're calling these. I've heard them called 2 different things. You know, I don't have the best memory, but I do have a lot of memories of talking to my stream while streaming cities. and us talking about the terminology for these roads. It'd be nice if they could end without giving me a bubble on top, but I'll worry about that later maybe. So this way I'll have an easy way for some traffic to get into my city, and some places for my traffic to get out of city. And I'm gonna put them kind of far away from this exit here so my traffic has time to merge. It may be bad, I don't know. Like I said, I have not played this iteration of the game really at all. Like I really want to say I maybe have 10 hours in it, nothing crazy. But yeah, I think this will be good for now. My little one-way road, you know, it's kind of ticked off right now. Okay, so every road wants an end, which is understandable, I guess, right? But was it this way in the last game? Was it this way? Oh, okay, okay. We're cooking with gas now, y'all. Okay, okay, I figured it out. They just need a place to hit the end of the loop and turn. Okay, so this is good. You know what? This makes me very glad that I decided to ignore the last video that I made, you know, and not let you guys sit here and watch me figure out electricity for 40 minutes. I'm not saying that that's what happened, but I'm saying that someone we all know did something like that. Was it me? You know, it very well could be. However, we will never know this information. These two roads are not symmetrical or parallel, whatever we want to call it. But you know what? That's okay, and we'll get over it. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Okay, so now what I've learned in my journeys today is that, you know, electricity wants to be free. Electricity wants... What does electricity want? Electricity wants to be with its friends. Electricity wants to travel and go be somewhere else away from the power plant. I think earlier today I was having a lot of issues with the flow of electricity in this game, like kind of trying to figure out how to use a transmitter, where these giant freaking power lines come into play, because the game doesn't really tell you, hey girl, you know what you need? A power plant. Then you need the big transmitters or the power lines, but for your city to get the big power line juice, you gotta have a transmitter connected to the little bitty baby power line. This is the tutorial. Welcome. Welcome to Cities Skylines 101. It begins like hardest level difficulty, any percent challenge, you know. Okay, so like I said earlier, every city you need poopy water, so you need somewhere for your sewage to go, and you need also clean water. You need somewhere to put in a water pumping station, and the two do not commingle. Your residents also do not want to be anywhere near the poopy water. They don't want to drink it. Do not let them drink the poopy water. So let's see, where do I want to put my poopy water? Poopy water goes over here for sure, because it's away from where I'm going to put my citizens. I'm thinking this lower spot here is where I'm going to put my folks, my people. So I think industry is going to get the north side of town up here. So let's do sewage for 25,000 doll hairs. And let's see if I can just be the worst at this ever. So we have a sewage pipe. And then I want my water pumping station to be completely on the other side in Africa, all the way over here, with a connected road, because she's a diva and she needs to be where the party's at, I guess. What time is it here? It's about 6 o'clock. Y'all, I think my internet is still down. What am I gonna do without the internet? It's no good. None of this is good. I thought I had I do have unlimited data, and I was using a hotspot on my phone and like getting on the computer with a hotspot. Apparently for me, hotspot data is different than regular data. So I got a text being like, you've used 75% of your hotspot data. And I'm like, why is this different? Why are y'all ripping me off? Okay, so let's discuss power. Let's discuss power. I require a transmitter, first and foremost. So your transmitter is going to connect to your big boy power line. Let's take one big boy power line, and he wants to be here. Come on. Yeah. He wants to be here. Then you want a little bitty baby power line. After you place a road down, because everybody needs a road apparently. At 88 degrees instead of 90, we'll live. It's okay. Okay. Everyone say a prayer. Are you working? Are you not producing electricity? I'm not doing this again today. I'm not doing this again where I goof up the electricity for 40 minutes. Nobody said 40 minutes. I'm just being facetious. I totally did not mess up electricity for 40 minutes. Okay. Let's just get that clear. So what do I want to do? Do I want to build in grids over here? Or do I want to do more of a loop-de, a swooshy kind of... I want to do like a complementing shape. Is this my poopy water? No, this is my clean water. Excuse me. So this is okay. Okay. This kind of reminds me of... There's a movie with some kind of brain parasite that was super squiggly like this. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? What is a movie with a brain parasite in it? What could that possibly be that I'm not remembering? What do I want to do? 61 yards? The music is kind of giving me Lord of the Rings vibes. Okay. Okay, so let's zone our area. Let's put our commercial babies down over here. So my electricity has not started moving yet, and I don't know what I owe that to. I don't know if maybe people need to move in before my electricity starts moving. Like if I need to give it a little bit of time first. Let's fill in all of this with industrial. And then we'll put the commercial over here, kind of like a buffer between the two. Okay. Okay. First achievement unlocked. It's been 30 minutes already. Do I say? Ooh. Do I cut the video here and then start another one and keep going? I think that's maybe what I'm gonna do. If you guys are new, I doubt any of you watching this will be new to my channel. Feel free to hit subscribe. I'm not saying I'm gonna make a lot of videos, but this is kind of fun. So I'm gonna do a part 2 that'll come out next. So I'm not just uploading 5-hour videos. But anyway, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Thank you for hanging out with me for 30 minutes. Hopefully I will see you very soon. If you guys are from my old Twitch streams or anything, feel free to say hey in the comments and tell me who you were from Twitch so we can I can say hey, because I feel like I'll recognize everybody, right? But yeah, you guys have an awesome day. Be sure to move your body around and stuff. Oh, look at all my electricity moving. Yeah. Okay. Is my water moving? Kind of. I feel like this could be better. Okay. But yeah, I will see you guys very soon. Behave and take it easy peasy. Alrighty, baby.